Hey guys, in this video we're gonna go over the new event monthly loyalty box and see if it's worth getting or not every month for loyalty. Now this box is pretty interesting as it is an RNG box that can be bought one time every month for 2,500 loyalties. PA currently doesn't have any other RNG item that can be bought for loyalties, so it is pretty interesting that PA has recently released this box. This also comes at a time where PA is heavily revamping its loyalty shop, getting rid of some of the low value items and making a lot of the loyalty store items more compelling. They also added a lot of desirable items that you can buy weekly and monthly, making there be a reason to use loyalties. Because of the increase in loyalty value, you would assume that this new box would be pretty good and worth it to buy. However, because this is Pearl Abyss that we are talking about, there's only one way to see if this box is worth it, and that's by looking at what the box costs, what's in the box, the rates, and the value of each item. With that being said, let's look at what's in the box. As we can see, there are some pretty cool and tempting items. The premium outfit box will catch the eyes of many players since there's no way to get outfits with loyalties without an event. Premium outfits are great since they can change how your character looks or be turned into 993 crons, which is useful for endgame players. The 3 mount skill change coupons is also pretty nice since it can help players make a good Dream Horse or T8 Courser. The inventory expansion coupons I don't think are necessary anymore because of seasons, but still can be kinda nice for new players. The 1-day value pack is also nice for free-to-play players if they can't pre-order value packs from the current central market. Again, we are slowly decreasing in value, but it's still something. The Kama and Old Moon 1 days definitely aren't necessary, but still can be okay to use. These items are going to be less desirable to get. Finally, you can also get 5 Artisans Memories, which is okay, but it's the same thing as 20 memory fragments, which is only 80 million silver. There is of course a lot of fluff in this box, but the chance of getting a premium outfit box or mount skill change coupons can still make this box pretty worth it. Because the items in this box make it still have a chance of being good, we have to look at the chance of getting each of these items to see if it's good or not. Surprisingly, PA has released the specific rates of all the items in this box. PA usually doesn't release the rates for a lot of the non-Pearl Store items, and this is a loyalty shop item, so it is surprising that they released the rates for them. With that being said, looking at the rates for each of these items, most players are immediately filled with disappointment. The rate of getting a premium outfit is only 1%, which is really low. Since you can only get this RNG loyalty box once every month, even if you buy this box every month for 5 years, you'll only have a 45% chance of getting a premium outfit box. That means that even after 5 years of buying this box, there still is a greater chance of not getting a premium outfit box than there is in getting one. After looking at the premium outfit box, your attention is immediately drawn to the Artisans Memories, where there is a 48% chance to get 5 Artisans Memories. That means that almost half the time when you open this box, you'll only get 5 Artisans. Artisans are pretty useful for enhancing, but I honestly don't think that 5 Artisans are worth 2,500 loyalties. The rest of the items are pretty much filler and have a reasonable rate for what they are. Moving on, we can still calculate the value of this box by getting the Pearl cost for each of the items, multiplying that by the rate to get the overall contribution each chance of getting an item gives to the value of the box. In the future, PA can lower the loyalty cost of this box, so it is still important to know the overall value of this box. We then add up all the contributions and we can see that this box is worth around 215 pearls on average. In terms of pure pearl value, 215 pearls for 2,500 loyalties isn't bad, since usually with 215 pearls it would be around 3,400 loyalties. However, if you aren't looking at pure pearl value and want to see if you're getting useful items, it really isn't that good of a box. Again, if we look at how good each item in this box is, starting from the bottom, 50% of the time you're only getting 5 Artisans. This isn't really that good, and equivalent to 20 memory fragments or 80 million silver. 5 Artisans just isn't going to be worth 2,500 loyalties. Moving on though, you still don't want to get Blessings of Kama or Old Moon, which together account for a quarter of the items you'll open. You don't want to get these items since they can be bought for 2,000 loyalties. This means that 24% of the time, you're just losing 500 loyalties whenever you open this box. The value pack is cool and can be useful for some free-to-play players, but if you want a value pack, you can just spend 300 more loyalties to guarantee one instead of rolling this in the box. Value packs sit on the loyalty store for 2,800 loyalties. You can buy multiple of them a day, so there is no bottleneck in buying them. The inventory expansion honestly isn't that useful anymore since seasons give you way more than enough inventory slots for most of the content in the game. Unless you're life skilling, there is really no reason to increase your inventory slots. Finally, the mount skill change coupon and premium outfit is cool, but together you only have a 6% chance of opening these. And for 2,500 loyalties, I honestly don't think this box is worth it at all for the chances of getting each item. The good items are just way too rare to get, and Artisans Memories are going to be gotten 50% of the time. 2,500 loyalties is honestly a lot even for players who have gotten most things in the loyalty store. PA recently added a lot of pretty good weekly and monthly loyalty items, so it's likely you won't have enough loyalties to waste on this box. Assuming a month is 30 days, you can only really get 6,000 loyalties if you log in every day, and only 1,400 loyalties a week. There are some pretty banger items like the 5 loot scrolls you can get for 500 loyalties per week. If you get this every week, you're only down to 900 loyalties left in a week. If you life skill, you can also get the energy gourd bottles and Laura warm tea once a week, which means you'll use all the loyalties that you have. Even if you don't life skill, there are so many better items in the loyalty store that you can get, and this monthly box just isn't worth it at all in my opinion. If you are a new player, there are so many items in the loyalty store that will give you a permanent account upgrade, so you should save to get those items instead of wasting it on this box. In conclusion, even though you do have a small chance to get a premium outfit box and mount skill change coupon, I think that the chances are way too low to justify getting this box. This box is 2,500 loyalties, which is almost half of the loyalties that you get per month. The loyalty shop has been continuously revamped that new and pretty enticing items have been added that you can buy monthly and weekly. There are also a lot of events that add temporary things to the loyalty shop that are often really good and worth it to save your loyalties for. To use your loyalties on this box instead of the other items, in my opinion, is a complete waste. Even though it is cool that it's an RNG box, and I know that most players love RNG things, the big rewards are just way too rare to justify spending so much loyalties on. In my opinion, it's just going to be worth it to save your loyalties and buy something else. You can only get 200 loyalties a day, making loyalties actually a pretty scarce resource. The only way to get them is by logging in or through some event. I would always recommend being more cautious with loyalties and spending it on permanent account upgrades before you go for random items. Either way though, I hope you all learned something from this video, and I hope to see you all next time.